The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the... Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Simmons can't get it to go.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Herter. Takes a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Simmons finds Thybulle. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Shot by Collins, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Feeds to Capella. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And there's the pass to Herter. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And it falls over the rim and in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Over to the wing. Embiid against Capella. From the high post. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And finished off by Collins.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now Young. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid, Collins passes to Capella. From deep 3-point range. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 5. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Here's Curry with the 3. Offensive rebound. Howard. Pass to Maxey. Curry with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Milton. Over Reddish. A second chance effort. Here's Howard.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Bogdanovic passes to Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. He makes 1 of 2 that time. 76ers trailing. Curry passes to Howard. And a missed layup. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Snell finds Bogdanovic. Inside. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Okongwu.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Snell from outside. Okongwu kicks to Snell. But he stays with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 3-on-3. Here's Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Gallinari, and the layup is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Maxey. On the wing, Scott. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The 3-ball. The shot off that time. Knocks it loose. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Curry is out there with George Hill. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Williams misses off the right iron.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for George Hill. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Curry. Offensive rebound. Hunter kicks to Collins. Puts up a 3. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, how about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Here's Simmons. Oh, that was huge!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Here's Herter. Now the dish to Hunter. Back to Herter. Ice ball movement here by Atlanta. Right side, Collins. Goes up to the stripe. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside, Simmons. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Herter. Young outside. Back to Herter. Over Thybulle. Herter, no good. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer. That's good signs.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Jacks up a three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Harris. No one near him. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Here's Herter. And the 3 ball is good. Herter's got 6.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
No good from Simmons.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Herter, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Down by 12. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he can't get the first one. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Nobody near Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Thibault. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Williams passes to Reddish. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dishes to Okongwu. He kicks it to Reddish. Now here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely to the wing right side. Snell, the pass to Williams. No good from the wing.
Yeah, that miss might stick.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 10. And that'll do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. And it's Snell in at the 2-guard. Reddish and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Harris from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Snell. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player. 3
terrific kids, you're right. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. Simmons passes to Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Curry comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. The pass to Snell. He dishes it to Gallinari. Snell, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space And that time, credit him with the assist.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Over Reddish. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks leading by 8. Bogdanovich inside. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
On the wing, Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside Curry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. Pass to Gallinari. Bogdanovich with it. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Thibault. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Here's Reddish. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Curry. Passes it to Thibault. In the corner, it's Harris. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Pass to Reddish. Shoots over Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
A shot by Milton, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Simmons slams it in.
That's good, and credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Green, he's checked in for the 76ers.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Simmons can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 7. And stolen by Simmons. Launches a 3. No good. And so it's Atlanta, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 7. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Howard. Green is out there with Simmons. And there's Hill, and it's Curry in a shooting guard.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Young with the ball. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. There's the dish to Howard. Green, the pass to Howard. Fires from deep. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 6. Kicks it out to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Simmons against Collins. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Hill passes to Howard. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Outside Collins. The pass to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Here's Capella. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Pass to Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Simmons.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Passes it to Collins. Kicks to Young. Back to Herter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Young pass to Collins. To the middle. Here's Herter. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Hill dishes to Simmons. Simmons missing again.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Hill. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Curry. Young pass to Herter. The kick out to Young. Over Thybulle. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got his first 2 points.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
From deep. Simmons missing again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Harris passes to Milton. Here's Embiid. Thybulle on the wing. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Bounce pass Young. And stolen by Thybulle. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. To the paint. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
Thybulle can't get it to go. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's the Hawks ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. A 3 from Simmons. The rebound by Young. Three-pointer. Misses the shot. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Us, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. So the next starting five, we've got Harden. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now, here is Harden. Lob Gives it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And the pass to Dinwiddie. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Milton. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Harden outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. Kicks it out to Harden. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defended by Milton. Shots good by Green.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Milton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Green in the post. Guarded by Harris. Here's Dinwiddie. He gets that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Tobias Harris. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Ben Simmons. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill. Now, here's Maxey. That puts them in the lead.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Claxton. 1:25 left to play in the first. Durant with a wide open look. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Here's Maxey. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Curry against Griffin. And Griffin sends it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Irving finds Durant. Milton grabs the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Irving dishes to Brown. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Curry. Misses in close. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here,
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Embiid. Over Harden. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Green. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Green. The Nets working the ball around now. And here's Harden for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in for Danny Green. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Down low. Embiid kicks to Simmons. It's back to Hill. Outside, Simmons. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Brown, the pass to Irving. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Claxton outside for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 5. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's the floater. And that one's good, Irving.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Passes it to Scott. Kicks to Howard. Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. Brown feeling it out a bit. And so it's the Philadelphia 76.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that should...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Green. Also out there, Joe Harris. Harden out there with Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Jordan dishes to Harden. Back to Jordan. Pass to Green. Now here is Harris. Fires the 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They kick it out to Green. Now here's Milton. Bucket is good. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Harris inside, working on Green. Sinks the 3-pointer. Harden's got 8 points.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Harden against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
And so they foul intentionally. It's Dwight Howard. He's checked in for the 76ers. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harris outside. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Howard in the post. Started by Green. Howard, that's good. Howard Ward's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Harden against Simmons. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Joel Embiid. Maxey comes in for Harris. And Curry subbed in for Simmons. There's 1:54 left in the third. Durant feeling it out a bit. Irving from long range. That one's not going to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Pass to KD. Over Milton. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Maxey. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. And an intentional foul right there. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Left side, Irving. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Again, the miss by KD. There's the pass to Maxey. Knocked away. Over Griffin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Green. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's George Hill, and it's Korkmaz in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Irving looking over the floor. Harden outside. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Embiid comes it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Now Irving. Pass to KD. Pass to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. KD with it. Now Green defending. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Simmons finds Thibault. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The three from KD. It's hauled in by Harris.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's KD. Irving with a clean look. Another shot. KD passes to Claxton. Outside Irving. The three. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen, later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Harris outside. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Nets. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. And it's in there.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Thibault with the ball. Simmons against Irving. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. From outside, off the mark. The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Harris outside. Lets it go. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here is Harris. So the 76ers win it. Some good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Well, Kevin, and
Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher, of course.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Finished off the break.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Simmons with it. Green kicks to Simmons. On the wing, Milton. 13 feet away. Here's Embiid. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all but over.
Middleton looking it over. Lopez outside. That's to DiVincenzo. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneak attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
Shoots. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Here's Milton. Simmons passes to Embiid. The rebound by Middleton.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And then for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Antetokounmpo against Scott. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Thibault. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lays it up off the glass.
Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Now, here's Maxey. 59 seconds left in the first. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. It's good. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Guarded by Curry. And there's the pass to Portis. And stolen by Howard. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 70. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started when
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Backs out there with Hill. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in its small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Portis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What intensity on the glass from Portis, junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
This is it to Thybulle, to the left wing. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the 76ers with some changes. Scott comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday dishes to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Right side Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot to stop the run. No good from Simmons. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And here is Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Milwaukee. And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
And Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade.
Here's Simmons. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Simmons against Giannis. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Pass to Milton. Embiid with it over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to DiVincenzo. And Holiday has it in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 7. Milton's shot is good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Simmons, 6 points for him. Here's Milton. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that's going to...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for George Hill. And so it's Milwaukee now. 6-point lead. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And they go to the intentional foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Curry passes to Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Clock at 4. Bucks passing it around. Outside Holiday. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Howard. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV stuff. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Man, with the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Curry with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break by himself. And it's Howard finishing it off.
It's all about determination for Howard. When he sprints like this, he deserves to get the run.
Guarded by Simmons. Pass to Nora. He dishes it to Tucker. Here's Nora. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Can't get it to fall. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And an intentional foul right there. And some changes here for the 76ers. Mike Scott's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's Portis from the right block. The shot is good. Portis has got his second basket.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Howard kicks to Curry. Fires top of the key. Second shot opportunity. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Dwight Howard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The pass to Tucker. Guarded by Curry. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 8.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Here is Forbes. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Mike Scott. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Hill in for Seth Curry. Here's Milton following the basket by Giannis. Embiid, the pass to Milton. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's deflected. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 is the quarter.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Holiday. George Hill out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Green. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Milton with it. Green, the pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. And that's an intentional foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
No good from Simmons. Milwaukee leading by 11. There's the 3. The offensive rebound, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Giannis. The tray. Milton grabs the board. Philadelphia shooting for the game at 42%. Harris finds Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got it back down to single digits for the 76ers.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Back to Middleton for the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Now here is Holiday. Over Milton. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Bucks lead by 9. Outside, Simmons. And 2 free throws come. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Antetokounmpo after the Sixers pick up 2. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. He's guarded by Howard. Portis in the post. Embiid's there. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The 76ers trail by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possession.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Simmons against Giannis. Simmons. Harris passes to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
And Holiday, here we go. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Right side, Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Bucks passing it around. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
No shot that time, not on target. And Milwaukee the other way now. Outside Holiday. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by Howard. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tips it. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to relish the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. They get the rebound to the left side wing. Young from outside. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And the dunk by Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
The pass to Hunter. And here is Capella. Guarded by Embiid. And the dunk by Capella.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Young, good.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Collins finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Looking to end the run. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Herter. Here's Hunter, guarded by Harris. Hunter, the pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Milton. Pass to Embiid. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 5. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Drops in the tray.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The 10-footer. Embiid. Outside for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Young with no one around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Pass to Harris. Lets it fly from 18. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
Young outside. There's the pass to Hunter. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 4. A shot by Milton, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. Here's the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now Milton.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
And we reached the end of the first.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, home in the paint.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
And nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Outside Curry. The three. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. Picked away. Howard with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Thibault finds Curry. Off target from outside. And the Hawks with possession. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The 76ers again can't hit it. It's Curry outside, and the 76ers get it back. Three-pointer, and no good that time.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
It's Okongwu, top of the key. Fires for 3, and it's Gallinari missing. The 76ers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shoots from the corner. Here's Howard. Outside for Curry. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. Now here's Okongwu. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Three-pointers. Snell. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Gallinari outside. Snell kicks to Gallinari. Back to Snell. 5 on the clock.
Beautiful looking shot from Snell. You have to respect his jumper.
The 76ers trail by 4.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
It's good.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
The 76ers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Outside Curry. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Curry with another miss. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Snell. The 17-footer. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in for Maxey.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Hill. Green comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz. Kept alive. And it's Capella missing. And here is Milton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a rope. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Milton, and the layup falls. Milton's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
On the wing, Green. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really a slow start offensively. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris against Collins. Harris, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And stolen by Simmons. And they double up Embiid. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Capella, the pass to Young. Outside Collins. Over Harris. Count it, and the foul. That one on Harris.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Snell dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Maxey. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Maxey, no good. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. The Hawks leading by 3. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thibault on the wing. Howard, the pass to Scott. And Curry has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
That one good for 2.
And I like this. Don't settle for the jumper. Attack off the dribble. Use your skill to finish. Excellent play by Gallinari.
Maxey passes to Curry. Kicks it to Howard. Curry looking around. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Knocked loose. Thibault on the wing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Scott. Outside, Curry. Here's Snell, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Reddish out there, Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's done in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Embiid gets it to go.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Dunn kicks to Okongwu. Now here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Dunn left side. From deep, Gallinari. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Passes to Embiid. And there's the feed to Simmons. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Herter. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hunter with it, working on Green. It's stolen by Green. Now the 76ers on the break. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Simmons.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
And it's blocked. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Young with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Herter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Capella, the pass to Herter. He kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Outside, Simmons. No stopping him there. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Young inside. Simmons is there.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thibault's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Pocket 6. From outside the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside, Simmons. Rebounded by the Hawks. 3-on-3. The kick out to Young. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. The 76ers making a switch here. And And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Now Young. From 12 feet out.
Count it! Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And so the big win by Atlanta. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. DA, Jacob.
Kevin, thanks. With the
DA, thanks a lot. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. Griffin is out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in a power forward position.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a pick-and-roll finisher, Griffin's your man. Converts at an excellent rate off this play.
Now Milton. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now here's Durant. The three-pointer, no good. On the wing, Harris. Milton with it. KD's on him. Harris kicks to Milton. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. KD dishes to Harden. Brown feeling it out a bit. Claxton the pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Now here's Embiid. Harris outside. Lets it go with a three. The shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harden outside. Griffin passes to Brown. Back to Griffin. Takes a three. Simmons pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And so they foul intentionally. And a new group in for the Nets. Maxey passes to Curry. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and that one drops.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
Pass to Jordan. Kicks it to Harris. From deep. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
1:41 left here in the first quarter. Inside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Thibault. And here is Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Thibault, the pass to Maxey. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defended by Thibault. Feeds it to Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal. You want evidence? Go check out his posterization of Mr. Brandon Knight.
Now here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Howard in the post, started by Green. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Outside Jordan. Right side Irving. Back to Jordan. Outside Irving. From the top of the key. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Maxey passes to Thibault. Curry with him. Howard. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I plan.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Simmons, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Harris. He dishes it to Embiid. Passes it to Harris. Here's Simmons. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Back to Harden. Out to KD. There's the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Green comes in for George Hill. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz. Here's Harden. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Milton kicks to Embiid. Now here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That shot no good. Griffin with some nice D. Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the three. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Harris passes to Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Simmons got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Durant, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Harden. Here's Griffin. Back to Harden. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Outside Irving. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Maxey. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one drops for him.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Curry. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 4.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now Irving. Got it off in time. And so it's Ben Simmons making it. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you in. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Here is Harden. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Harden on the wing. Good on the bucket. Harden's got 7.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now here's Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Simmons against KD. And Griffin sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Embiid finds Simmons. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Brown outside. It's stolen by Milton. And it's Simmons penetrating. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. Brown dishes to Harden. Floats one up. The pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. From downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Milton. He had Simmons atop the key. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. KD passes to Claxton. Harden outside. Latray. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxi's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the Nets with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Harris outside. Short. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Greg, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here's Irving. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Jordan kicks to Harris. Dinwiddie left side. Lobs it up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 58 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Maxey. Dishes it to Curry. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. 4 on the clock. Here's Howard. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. For 3, Harris. Can't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Scott the pass to Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Over Irving. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the power forward.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Philadelphia leading by 8. And Simmons slams it in.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Now here's Brown. It's stolen by Milton. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball.
Such a smart offensive player. Harris in just the right spot there to finish on the break.
Harden with it. Pass to KD. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Harden. The dish now to KD. Wide open. Jump shot is good.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to KD. Over Green. That doesn't go either for KD.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Brown finds KD. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Milton. Harris outside. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Harden. Nets trail by 14. Durant with it. Now Green defending. Durant kicks to Harden. Oh, good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now Milton. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Harris inside the line. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Harris passes to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. On the wing, Milton. Outside, Simmons launches a 3, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Outside, Durant. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong show. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. And Simmons is right there.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Floats one, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Holiday gets the bucket.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
For First quarter, just over a minute played. The drive by Simmons. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now here is Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Embiid dishes to Harris. Here's Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Simmons got 6. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Lopez right side. And there's the pass to Middleton. Trying to get open is Lopez. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Curry passes to Harris. Back to Curry. Pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Curry.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Middleton can't get it to go.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers leading. And Curry, here we go. And it's sent back by Lopez. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything. Oh, yes, sir.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milton kicks to Scott. Back to Milton. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Howard, the pass to Milton. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Good on both. Milwaukee with the ball. 4-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. The shot from the low post is good.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Maxey out there with Hill. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Giannis, and the shot goes in. Giannis has got 8 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Simmons passes to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Lopez covering. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 5. And Curry, here we go. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Milton, count that one. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To stop the run. Doesn't get it to drop corner. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. The drive by Scott. Dishes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Teague, and it's blocked by Scott. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Mora, the pass to Portis. And stolen by Thybulle. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Bucks trail by 15. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Scott pulls it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so that brings the first half to a close. Philadelphia ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge serve. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 4 rebounds. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. A second chance effort. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Out to the right wing. Embiid kicks to Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 13. For 3. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yes, but they won drops after the 0-of-3 start.
There's the triple. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Drew Holiday.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Curry, and the basket is good. Curry's got 10 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Lopez finds Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Again, Holiday missing. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Simmons. Wow, hammering it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Shoots it. Another miss by Holiday.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Curry kicks to Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Maxey goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maxey's got his second bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And it's sent back by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. That one goes in. 50 seconds left in the third. And here's Maxey. He's got 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Forbes the pass to Portis. And there it is for him. Portis has got 5 now.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now Milton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Forbes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. George Hill out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Green. And it's Thybulle in at the 4-man position. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Green kicks to Hill. Pass to Thybulle. 6 on the shot clock. Hill drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 19.
The long strides of George Hill helping him gain some ground to take advantage of, and slices to the rim and scores.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And Embiid is right there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Portis. Now here's DiVincenzo. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Korkmaz kicks to Embiid. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Bucks. Portis in the post. Embiid's there. Portis can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 21. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hill passes to Korkmaz. Here's Thibault. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Korkmaz, no good. Bucks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. And he comes up with the deuce.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The pass to Embiid. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Shot from 16. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Connaughton has it in the corner. DiVincenzo kicks to Portis. Here's Forbes. Off target with his three. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for George Hill.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Green deciding where to go with it. Lets the three fly. And Lopez pulls it down. Middleton for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
Bye.